Merry Christmas there, KILR viewers and KILR community. I'm Shep, and hey, we've got another Shep Reacts today. Why? Why not? It's just for fun. A lot of the stuff today is my gift to you. The variety of programming that I've been putting on the channel, I'm doing it all on this one day. All Christmas themed, just for you folks, and I hope you like what I have to offer for you. And we're doing a reaction on a documentary made just for this channel by AI. It's called Reindeer Games. What is this about? It's a scandal of some sort, so let's find out what's going on here.
Rudolph. The name conjures images: twinkling snow, a jolly fat man, and oh yeah, that nose. But before he was Santa's shining star, literally, Rudolph was just another reindeer kid. Picked on, you know the drill. His crime, a bioluminescent snoot. Talk about a harsh crowd. But then, Christmas Eve, the fog, Santa desperate. Suddenly, that nose wasn't so funny, was it? Rudolph the outcast became Rudolph the hero. Redemption arc complete, or so we thought. Turns out, not everyone was thrilled with Rudolph's meteoric rise. Whispers of unfair advantage started circulating faster than spiked eggnog at an elf office party. And where there's smoke, or glowing reindeer noses,
Eggnog.
there's fire.
I gotta get myself some eggnog. I forgot about that. I mentioned it on the last React video, and I haven't gotten any yet, so what's my problem? I don't know.
Leading the charge, none other than Blitzen. Yes, Blitzen. Apparently, decades of pulling Santa's sleigh weren't enough for old grumpy hooves. He, along with a few other disgruntled reindeer, looking at you, Comet, decided to sue.
Rudolph's nose gave him an unfair advantage in the Reindeer Games, leading to his promotion to head flyer.
Now, let's unpack this. We're talking about a job where the main requirement is guiding a magical sleigh pulled by flying reindeer. Realism isn't exactly top priority here. But Blitzen and his legal team, a flock of penguins in ill-fitting suits, were determined to milk this for all it was worth.
Well, and you know, lawyers and attorneys are about as good as penguins. As a matter of fact, I think penguins are probably more useful than attorneys, lawyers, insurance agents, and politicians, for that matter.
The trial was, to put it mildly, a circus. Reindeer puns flew faster than Santa on a sugar rush. The judge, a walrus with a penchant for herring snacks, struggled to maintain order.
I am the walrus. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Expert witnesses were called, ranging from a myopic owl, vision specialist, to a narcoleptic polar bear, sleep deprivation expert. Ironic, right?
Rudolph's nose created a distraction and psychological advantage, citing a study on the effects of flashing lights on caribou migration.
Order in the court. Let's stick to the facts here.
Rudolph's lawyer, a surprisingly eloquent polar bear named Barry, countered with a simple argument.
It's a nose, not a laser beam.
And there you have it. The courtroom drama of the century, folk.
Okay, now there's an idea. You know, a science fiction. I could make a AI video, not a documentary, but an AI generated video of a science fiction Rudolph that has a red nose and it shoots lasers. It could be a reindeer spaceship. I don't know. Anything's possible with AI nowadays.
Section 4, Real Reindeer, Real Problems. Sort of. The case, ridiculous as it was, did raise some interesting points. It made us think about the lengths we go to in order to achieve equality, even in the most whimsical of scenarios.
Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, I know the reindeer there are kind of cuddling there, but that would be kind of troubling if they got their antlers stuck with each other.
Mainly, how far are we willing to go to achieve equality? Should we impose rules on nature to make everything fair? Should Rudolph dim his glow to level the playing field? Or should we celebrate his uniqueness? Should Santa be forced to wear night vision goggles just to make sure everyone is on equal footing?
You know what's funny is this guy has got a slightly red nose. And the beard, look at the beard, it's got a strap around it. Oh my.
It sounds absurd, but it raises questions about fairness. The whole thing was starting to sound like a bizarre holiday-themed episode of Black Mirror, a world where even magical creatures have to conform to human standards of equality. And let's not forget the cultural implications. What do the people who actually live with reindeer think about all this? We consulted with actual reindeer herders, the Sami people, for their take. They have centuries of experience with these animals. Their response? Mostly polite bewilderment. They found the whole idea quite amusing and a bit puzzling. See, reindeer are pretty important to them, providing sustenance, clothing, and transportation. They are integral to their way of life. They don't generally worry about which one has the brightest nose. It's not a concern in their daily lives. They're too busy, surviving the Arctic. Their focus is on the practicalities of life, not on whimsical notions of fairness.
Brown nosing
Section
with
5.
Dasher?
Brown nosing with Dasher and company. But the lawsuit also shed light on a more relatable issue: workplace dynamics. It wasn't just about the legalities, it was about the everyday interactions that we all experience. We've all encountered our fair share of Blitzens and Rudolphs, the brown noses, the ones who always seem to get ahead no matter what. The ones who always seem to get ahead, leaving others in the dust, and the ones who feel overlooked, standing on the sidelines, wondering what they did wrong. The case became a metaphor for the petty jealousies and insecurities that plague any workplace, whether it's a magical workshop or a mundane office. From Santa's workshop to your average paper-pushing office, the dynamics are surprisingly similar. There were rumors, of course, whispers and gossip that spread like wildfire, whispers of Dasher always agreeing with Santa, never questioning his decisions, of Prancer bringing Mrs. Claus cookies, trying to stay in her good graces. Was it true? Who knows? But the point is, these stories reflect the reality of workplace politics. The Reindeer Games, just like any workplace competition, could get ugly. Rivalries and alliances formed and tensions ran high, and in this case, they got litigious. The stakes were high, and everyone was watching.
It's kind of like the North Pole's version of office politics. The same drama, just with a festive twist. Just with more antlers and less coffee. And maybe a bit more magic.
Section 6. Herding cats, flying reindeer. Same difference. So, what did we learn from this whole reindeer rumble? Well, for starters, suing someone over a glowing nose is pretty ridiculous. But more importantly, it highlighted the absurdity of trying to legislate fairness in a world that's inherently unfair.
Is anyone surprised, though? I mean, you got people suing because they spilled coffee on their lap. You've got thieves that break into someone's house, injure themselves, like they break someone's window, wind up cutting themselves, sue the people they were trying to rob, and win. So, suing over a glowing red nose? It's ridiculous, but wouldn't surprise me with what goes on these days.
Sometimes you get a bright red nose. Sometimes you're stuck pulling a sleigh with a bunch of grumps. The Sami people, with their centuries of experience with reindeer, probably said it best. They're animals. They do what they want. Maybe we should all take a page from their book, embrace the chaos, appreciate the differences, and maybe lay off the eggnog at office parties.
I like how it says, let's take a page from that book, but the picture that it comes up with is like some children that are like singing Christmas carols or something.
Section 7. In conclusion, don't sue Rudolph, he's got lawyers. In a whimsical twist of holiday fate, Rudolph found himself in the middle of a courtroom drama. But don't worry, our red-nosed friend was well prepared. In the end, the case was dismissed. The judge, with a twinkle in his eye, saw through the frivolous claims.
His eye, not her eye. Come on, AI. Well, this is a pretty Christmas tree. I've not seen... I've sort of seen those colors, but not quite like that, so that's kind of cool.
The judge, after a particularly large herring snack, declared it utter nonsense. He chuckled, shaking his head at the absurdity of it all, and told everyone to get back
About as absurd as this AI documentary, but yeah, I digress.
to work. Christmas isn't going to deliver itself. The elves cheered, and the reindeer sighed in relief.
Blitzen and his cronies slunk back to the stables, tails
Oh, poor reindeer. His leg is like broken or something. Why would they film this? That's horrible. And this is stock footage. This is not generated by AI. I mean, the documentary is AI, but it pulls from actual stock footage from, like, you can see the watermark there from Storyblocks, and the other one is like from iStock. That poor reindeer's got a broken leg or something. That's horrible.
between their legs. They had hoped for a different outcome, but it was not to be. Rudolph, ever the good sport, even offered to light their way. His glowing nose, once a source of mockery, now shone brightly with pride. The red nose, once a symbol of ridicule, had become a beacon of resilience, a
I don't see a red nose there, do you?
guiding light in the darkest of nights, a testament to the fact that what makes you different can also make you extraordinary. Rudolph's journey was a reminder to embrace our uniqueness. And if that's not a heartwarming holiday message, then I don't know what is. The spirit of Christmas is all about love, acceptance, and celebrating what makes us special. Just don't tell Blitzen I said that. He's still a little sensitive about the whole losing the lawsuit thing. Maybe next year he'll find his own way to shine. He's still a little sensitive about the whole losing the lawsuit thing. But who knows, maybe this
Didn't she just say that? AI, you're doing a great job writing the script. In case you didn't hear it the first time, here, let me repeat it for you.
experience will help him grow.
And there you have it, folks. A tale of holiday cheer, courtroom antics, and the power of a glowing nose. A festive reminder that sometimes the brightest lights come from the most unexpected places. So this holiday season, let your light shine bright, just like Rudolph.
Okay, well, there you go, folks. That's Reindeer Games. I will say one thing that I thought was really cool is this image right here of the sleigh and the reindeer, all the lights and everything. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, you know, some of these AI documentaries, some are interesting, some are kind of funny, some are just kind of like, kind of like meh. But I do find it interesting on some of the video and pictures that it pulls up, some of which kind of fits, and others that are just kind of like, what is this? This inVideo program that I use to make these, you know, custom documentaries just for fun. It has the ability to do generative AI, where it can generate original clips and stuff like that. However, that service is expensive. So I don't think I'm going to be using that unless they like reduce the cost or something. But yeah, I know these React videos are not entirely popular, but we do have some people that watch them, and you know, and that's what this day is all about. It's all about you folks, and all of these programs that I got for today for Christmas, as I hit the microphone here, it's for all of you. It's my gift to all of you. It's a little bit of everything that I do, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Another video. And I haven't even had the eggnog yet. Maybe I'll feel better once I go have some. I don't know. Merry Christmas and have a killer awesome day.